Hey, welcome back to another episode of Caskrabbits. Thanks for joining us today. I have a special episode. Happy 4th of July, which was yesterday. We're doing this on Sunday. As you can see, I've also been into the Independence Day type bottles. This bottle we're reviewing today is also an anniversary edition. In fact, it's from Heaven Hill. It's called Rittenhouse 10-year. It's priced at about $100. It's the 250th anniversary edition bottle and bond rye whiskey. And it's aged for 10 years at 100 proof. And the mash bill is 51% rye, 35% corn, and 14% malted barley. So at this price, I think the question is, what are we getting for $100 here? Because as you know, Rittenhouse, they have the very cheap one for 25 bucks, but this has been aged in 10 years and hopefully it's absolutely wonderful. So let's get a nose. And I also brought out Sazerac, cast strength 125. This is more readily available than this. Especially in California, you can get it. I haven't seen it in Arizona as much, but if you're ever in LA, you can get this for 35 bucks. And so I wanted to see, compared to this versus this, 135, is this really worth $100? That much more than this guy. So we'll take a look. So let's look at the color. It's got a really nice color. I would say like a dark orange. Definitely can see the age on the oak. So here, I do get some herbal notes. It's funny, the first time I had this, it reminded me of anise, which you get in pastis, which is a French drink, which I love, being from France originally. So this guy, really nice, but it's very light. And maybe a little light baking spice here, and definitely a little bit of orange zest in the nose. So let's go on the palate. So, oh, this is so good. Candied citrus, marmalade, orange marmalade. It's funny, I also got the impression maybe that's the spiciness of it on the back of the tongue. As you can see, I actually chewed the whiskey, because what I've learned is I like to do both. I like to drink it and I like to chew it, because when you chew it, you get more flavors in the back of your palate, so that can get really interesting. And on this one, I get a little bit, it's so funny, I got a little bit of, it reminded me of sour gummy bears a little bit. I loved those when I was a kid, and I still love them today. I can also feel the little sweetness now. And I think this bottle has opened up really nicely. At first it was much more candied citrus, very harsh. Now, especially on the finish, it's getting a little sweeter, more complex, very well put together. Definitely the spice will stay with you a little bit. It gives you a little bit of a hug, but not too much. And you can still taste the orange marmalade for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that orange marmalade is, and the candied food and that baking spice. This is really well done. I think these guys knocked it out of the park. This is a banger. Even, we'll see what happens here, but I'm a big fan. Big fan. So different nose here. Oh, that's funny. Here, more orange, more citrus. Here, it's more of the cinnamon spice on the nose. You get a little bit of citrus as well. This is Sazerac, by the way. If you guys all know, it says on the bottle Sazerac, but it's the full proof. As you can see here, it's 125. I know the bottle, the 100 proof is awesome for cocktails. I actually like drinking this on its own. I think it's delicious. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's gonna be like sweeter, There's spice, but you know, it's not almost as spicy as this one. I feel less fruit in this. This is where the Rittenhouse is amazing. You have all those different layers and the complexity. Here you don't. Here it's much more in your face. But the finish is pretty good though. I will say it's pretty long for $35 bottles. But, you know, to kind of give you an idea, like I still think this is a great buy for every day in cocktails. But this is a special pour. And I actually think, yeah, I would buy this for 100, and I might even back it up. It's that good. They're hard to find, I know. That's why I want to do alternatives. And I wrote down a couple of other alternatives for you that would be fun to try. So the Sazerac Foolproof. I think the Pikesville Rye from Heaven Hill, which is Rittenhouse is from Heaven Hill. It's awesome. In Arizona, you can find it between $50 to $75. It's weird. It has a huge gap. I notice in California, you can get it for a lot cheaper, more like 45 bucks. And at the MSRP is 45. So if you see a sale in Pikesville, get it. It's an awesome rye. You could also try, and you see this at Costco a lot for, I think, $55, the Willet Estate Rye 4-year. I think the price varies between $55 to $75, and I think that's a killer bottle. And then I'm a big fan of MGP ryes. So if you find any 95.5 rye, that's quite different mash bill compared to this, right? It's much higher. But if you can find a good 95.5 MGP that's been aged, those are killer bottles. Like River Roots makes really good ryes like that. So if you can ever get an opportunity to buy some of those will be around 80 bucks, I think, for like a 7 or 8 year. And then they have 12, 14 years, which are much more expensive, but they're absolutely wonderful. So hopefully, guys, that was really helpful. Like I mentioned, this is a buy. I would back it up. This is great for every day. We talk about the Pikesville, William Estate. There are other types of ryes. I know some people really love the Elijah Craig A126 rye, I believe it's called. I would definitely try that out. I tried last year's. It was good. There's definitely lots of awesome bottles out there. So hopefully you guys had a great time, and we will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.